Hi, and welcome to a walkthrough of the Lost in Translation Challenge. This was a challenge for the iCTF of 2023. So for this challenge, we get a prompt that seems to start in Spanish, but then goes on to look some other languages. It's a very cryptic language, but it seems like a combination of several languages here. So first instinct to do this is to go to Google Translate and use their detect language functions and see whether Google can make any sense of this prompt that we get. So when we do this, it says it detects German, but when we look at the translation, it says, "Hello hackers, to prendere de bandiera in this challenge, you need to get the first letter of the jacket and the same thing." Wow. This doesn't really seem right. It does a decent job of, translating some part. Like there's some parts of the sentences that make sense, but looks like we're missing still a lot of information. So Google Translate isn't really a help here. Again, it does look like the prompt has several languages in here, but my language skills aren't really good enough to sort of distinguish when one language starts and when another one ends, and how to sort of delineate those transitions. So let's have a look whether maybe ChatGPT can help us with this task. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask ChatGPT like, "Hey, can you translate the following message?" After which we give it the challenge prompt. And it looks like ChatGPT gives us the following translation. "Hello, hacker. To capture the flag in this challenge, you need to take the first letter of each word and combine them. Good luck." Well, this seems to make a little bit more sense than the previous translation that we got. So let's follow these instructions and go back to the initial prompt, which we see here on the screen. Let's take the first letter of every word and combine them all together. This could indeed potentially be a flag, so why don't we go ahead and put this in the iCTF flag format, after which we can submit it on the platform. And well, look, this actually worked. So what we saw here is that traditional methods of translation, such as Google Translate, they're very good at, staying within one language when you give it one certain context in which it needs to translate. But it really starts to fail once we give it multiple languages, a mix of different languages, things like that. So this is where large language models such as OpenAI's ChatGPT really come in handy and show the potential that this technology has to solve a bit more complex tasks. For example, here in the realm of translation, it was perfectly able to translate every word in its right context, in its right language, and make a coherent sentence that helped us to solve the challenge.